What is up, guys? HD here. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, where today we are going to be playing around with the new things that we discovered in the previous episode. An episode that I will now be referring to as one of the most productive episodes to date. And that is because of the array of things that we discovered, researched, and found. Even though discovered and found is essentially the same thing. But as you can see, Mr. Tippy Toes is working very hard at analysing the hydrogen gas vent that we unearthed in the previous episode, even though he's struggling to breathe when doing so. But you know what? That's not a problem in any way, shape, or form. Now, I do have a couple of things that I need to alter before we jump into this episode. I might remove the oxygen-hydrogen system we've got here, simply because it keeps going wrong and things just keep not going great. And now that we have this hydrogen gas vent, we can pump it straight into the hydrogen generator and things should be better from that point onwards. Now you might be wondering, but wait, you've got a whole bunch of ventilation things here. Where are you going to get the oxygen from? Well, I'm going to simply supply it from up here. But before I do that, I think I need to actually provide a more potent source of oxygen production, because currently we've got these diffusers here and the system we've got up here, and that is it. I mean, it even says insufficient oxygen generation, so I think we're gonna have to sort a few things out. But as well as finding the hydrogen gas vent in the last episode, we also managed to breach the surface of the asteroid slash meteor and planet that we reside on, which is pretty darn cool if you ask me. So I'm going to venture off this way because there is an anti-entropy thermonullifier here, which also needs hydrogen, but I've never actually used it and I have no idea what it's going to do, so I'm really curious to find out. So today, I think I'm going to refine a couple of the systems that we've got currently, work on more discovery, as well as setting another task to be researched. Now, I have put a pitcher pump here in the last episode. That is so we can get salt water into here, simply because I need more water in here so we can disable this pitcher pump and then just use this one as our default one. Whew, that was a big sentence, but hey-ho, that's the plan. I'm going to speed up the colony and get to work with what it is we need to do. So, it is being analysed, it is dormant, it does say how long it's dormant for some time, or maybe that's in the analysis. Oh, I'm not really too sure to find out how long it will be until it next erupts, but I guess we can find out at a later date. I also need to work on some form of CO2 trap down here, because yes, it's very hot, but there is an abundance of carbon dioxide, which I am going to work on pumping into the vacuum of space, but I need to work on a couple of things before I can do that, so I best get to work. Right, we are already on the next day. Quick start, I know, but I've been busy, and as you can see, there's now saltwater problems down here, but that's okay, we can fix it, eventually, hopefully, theoretically. I don't know, there's a lot of big words there, but hopefully. So, I have got them to start digging up here, and they've already made a huge amount of progress, which is absolutely brilliant. I'm also going to get them to mop up here, just because I don't want any more leaking down. But I am going to get them to continue to pitcher pump the area over here, and eventually we will mop up this area down here as well, because we are going to sort this out. I put a couple of deodorizers in here in the hopes that it will help get rid of the germs within the area. I don't expect it to do that big of a job, but hopefully it makes some small impact. In fact, I think I'm going to add a couple more around the immediate areas, because, well, I think I need them, so it's probably wise to use them. It may not look like it, but this is actually working, because there are less germs here than there were before, which is great. I'm never gonna complain about that. Hey, they analyzed the vent. Okay, when is it now? Oh my god. Next activity in 40.2 cycles. 40.2! Jesus, that's a lot of cycles. Oh, God. Fine, okay. I guess that is what it is. I've unlocked the espresso machine, which I'm not going to use yet. I don't actually know what it uses. What do I need for the espresso machine. I need power, liquid intake. What does it intake, though? It provides duplicate, increases duplicate morale, but what does it intake? I'll prefer for recreation queue, 100 grab, a pitch of pepper plant. Oh, and normal water. Oh, wow, that's very expensive. Holy shit. I mean, we got a lot of water ready to recycle, but that is a lot of water. Damn. Yeah, that is a lot of water. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that yet because, well, there's no point. So we are going to carry on doing what it is we are doing. Right, guys, something awesome just happened. I opened the printing pod blueprint and we got a shine nymph. Now, this is awesome because all of the shine nymphs within our colony died out a long time ago, and that is my fault. I didn't even think about it. They just sort of died out. But it is also a pretty darn cool thing because, if I'm not mistaken, you can use the light that they naturally produce as a form of solar power, which means I can actually start constructing a new renewable form of energy production, which is amazingly amazing. So I'm going to get them to build this airborne critter trap. I don't know how it's going to trap them, or if it even does that. I think it's a critter bait, if anything. I don't really know, but I am curious to find out. Oh, he's on his way. Oh, he literally makes his way over from really far away. Damn. So he's going to go to there. Yum, 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 yum. And then he's probably going to go down here, right? Is he going to go down here? Yeah, or almost. Go on, buddy. You can see it. It's here. It's here. Go on. You know you want to. Yeah, there you go. Oh, lovely. Right now, at a priority 9, build that, please, and set that to lock. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to keep him in there for now, because that's what I need to do. Right, then I'm going to get this done at a priority 9 as well, and then we will sweep up absolutely everything. So we'll set all that to a 9, and we'll set all that to a 9 as well. Okay, there we go. Not what I planned on doing today, but the portal gave me some luck, which is very nice of the game to do. It must have realized I haven't had one for over 100 cycles or so now, and it was like, oh, okay, I feel sorry for this person. Oh, God. Okay, right, they're building some of the pipes up here, which is awesome. They've also gone ahead and built a metal tile here, just to help reinforce the area. I will probably put a bunker door or something eventually. Oh, what's this? Lobby doors? Whoa. What? Wait, we can get up to there pretty easily. Oh, hey, it's a shovel. Okay, there is something cool here, and I want to find out what. Okay, right, stress is going down, germs are good. How are the germs down in this area? Oh, yeah, that's definitely lessened. It's not perfect, but it's lessened. Right, it's a new day, and the duplicates have been busy. Like, very busy. They're a little bit stressed, but as you can see, it is going down. I also managed to locate the phosphorites under agriculture, which I didn't realize. We are making progress along the lines of up here, and we can see a little bit more into this room now. And there's an electronic display, which really strikes me as curious. There's a vacuum here, though, so I don't know what's here. This is weird. This is a bizarre area. I absolutely love it. But okay, we're getting closer and closer, and that's what I like to see. So pipes are built, actually, so that's always good. We are ready to almost get that underway now. The little buddy in here is a tiny little baby, but we do need to make some form of glass in order to make this solar panel that I'm after. So, down here, I'm getting them to destroy this pipe system here because I need them to make some molten glass, which I will also need to have some liquid output for because it outputs hot liquid. Hey, would you look at that? There we go. The food shortage is no longer a food shortage. Woo! Oh, that's what you like to see. It does say insufficient oxygen generation, but looking at it, it seems to not be a problem. So I think it's just on about the area that we have uncovered compared to what it is we are actually doing. So I'm really curious to see what's up here. I mean, what's this? A light fixture? Does that have power? Like, what? This is crazy. All right, let's get rid of, I don't know, that. See if that does anything to see whatever this is. Probably way too tall. We'll do that. There we go. There we go. See what that is, because I am curious as hell to see what that is. Because right now I have no idea. I have no clue. whatsoever. Alright, we are nearing the end of the halfway point. We are doing good for food. It no longer says insufficient oxygen generation. Up here is going to be worked on at some point in the future. We have got rid of some of the systems I said I wanted to get rid of today, but we've also implemented a couple of new ones. So down at the bottom here, they're currently working on this particular area here. Now, they can't actually reach what it is I want them to reach, so I'm going to have to do that so they can actually reach it. And then once they do that, that should be fine. So that should be done by the next cycle. Now, I've had to change the pipe I use here because it has a high melt risk, which I suppose is something that we have to actually be wary of now. So I'm going to put an airlock here, just because I don't want heat to be dispersed all that much. I'm using the abyssalite as a natural kind of temperature diffuser. I could not think of the word there, and I do not know why. It was at the tip of my tongue, and it slipped out right as I thought of it, but hey-ho, that was a weird way of saying it. Right, so I do want to... Well, I want to explore this in this episode. Oh, and we have new printables! Bristlebelly or rust? Oh, I'm going to have to go with bristleberries, I think. Yeah, bristleberries it is. Lovely. Lovely indeed. Oh, does that work out perfectly? Almost. That almost works out perfectly. I got to do that. Go across about 3. And then go up a ladder like that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so that will get us up here. I don't know how dangerous this is, but we're doing it. I forget how much salt water this thing here actually produces. It's so much. It is an unbelievable amount. And once I get this pipe up and running, I can actually, you know, start using it the way it's intended. So I might have to do that soon. I'll send it up, and all it'll have to do is run alongside here and then go into this pipe here, which is why I was digging out this area, but obviously there's quite a lot of germs here, so I had to be a bit careful. Only a bit, but careful nevertheless. Molten glass! And it just got cooled down into normal glass. That works! Oh my god! I made the pit a little bit too big, but still, that works! Oh, awesome. No, actually, maybe I haven't made the pit too big. Oh, look at that! Oh, it literally just splits it. That's awesome. Because now if I open this up, they can share a space. Yeah, if I make them share a space, why are they... You don't pick it up from... God damn it. The duplicate just picked it up from where it's being deposited to. Because of course it did. Why wouldn't it? Oh god, so... In fact, I think I'm going to deconstruct this. There we go. If I deconstruct that central path, they can share the same habitat. Which is good, because with them sharing the same habitat, both the food that gets delivered can be shared. This is actually a great step forward. Not just discovering up here, which I am... Oh god, that's already on a priority 9. I did not realize that. Okay, I need to send a duplicate here. That was the issue. Okay, so let's get them to open that. I'm also going to change the priority of this to 8, and we'll dig all around here and change all of that to 9. Now, does this just open? It's on auto. Okay, interesting. I am curious to get in here. I'm very curious to get in here because it looks like there's a hole somewhere. I'm not really too sure. It's unknown, which is annoying, so I can't really tell. Why are we on 21? Marshall Bummington. I think you have the day off. Why are you stressing? I don't know why you're stressing, but okay, let's disinfect those because that has to be done. And let's take a look down here. Oh, we've got glass. Wow, we actually have a system that's working well. Now, I don't actually think I've built this too big because eventually I know we can unlock a liquid called supercoolant, which we make at some point or another. And we can use that to cool out the immediate area so the pipes won't melt and everything should be great, which is awesome. And also down here I can put one of them auto sweeper things, couldn't I? Which will allow us to automatically transport the thing. But that's going to be later on. I think for now, I'm going to build a ladder up here so I can reach these two. And then things should be good because they're now going to share a habitat. And he's grown up! Oh, they're uncovering this thing, which is awesome. I should actually research what this does. A self-sustaining machine powered by what appears to be refined neutronium. Wait, that's the stuff you can't mine. Oh, look at the melting point! 9,726.9 degrees Celsius! Holy shit! That is a lot. Yeah, impenetrable. What? How the... That's interesting. So wait, what is a... No, I know what neutronium is. I know what neutronium is. I just want to know what this thing is. Let's have a look at this thing. So, no... Oh, there's no entry available. So you can't find out what it does until you use it. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay. It's cycle 199. One more cycle, and then it'll be cycle 200. That is insane. Pretty cool though, if you ask me, but still insane. Ah, some stuff melted. What a shame. What a shame. Okay, right, coal generator is almost completed. Then I'm going to change that to a priority 7 because we need the power and also to use the forge. And then once that's done, we can keep making glass. Currently, we're on 50 out of 200. We're a quarter of the way there. And oh boy, is it cool. We have more. Glass. I really need to lower the priority of this because I do not want them to focus on it right now. We don't need it. We just don't need it. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna cancel the errand of this full stop. And just like that, it is downtime. You know what that means, folks? That means we are done for the day. Sadly, we did not make it up to this room, but at least we can see into it a little bit more than we could previously. We are on we're on 13,800 calories and decreasing. Flooding. What is flooding? Oh, the stuff up here, that's fine, and so are those. Yay, woo, whatever. Stuff that I couldn't really care about. That's absolutely delightful. We have 2 of these there. They're, you know, doing their thing. We have some water from somewhere that probably came from here. That's okay. And we have half of the glass that we currently need to do the solar panels. And hopefully they get constructed in the next episode, because having this shine bug here will turn this little creature area into a usable ranch room, which is going to be pretty darn cool. Now, I do want to build a couple of things up here. Obviously, we're going to have more power available to us because I believe the power panel provides 380 watts of power. Now, that doesn't sound a lot, but I think that's per bug. So if I can build multiple of these along the bottom here, we could have quite a lot of power being produced from this room, which does sound pretty cool if you ask me. But just like that, we've made it to cycle 200. Holy shit. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. But sadly, that means I'm going to have to leave the episode here. We have a lot to do in the next one. We are going to go and explore whatever this place up here is in the next episode, as well as finishing off the construction of all of the molten glass that is required of us. So this is going to be a pretty darn big step forward. But for now, like I said, I'm going to have to leave that episode here. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think of the video, and I will see you in the next one.
Bye.